My name is Tom Dongo, and I've been here at James Gilliland's ranch for 2 weeks now. It's July 2001, and I've been a researcher of the paranormal for almost 20 years. I've written 6 books on the subject, and what I've seen here in the last couple of weeks, I would consider this spot to be one of the world's hotspots for paranormal and UFO activity at the moment. And some of the objects that I've seen here are, I've seen UFOs coming in from the west at about 20,000 miles an hour at a fairly high altitude, I would say around 30,000 feet. And one in particular made a U-turn at about 20,000 miles an hour and went to the north and disappeared in the north. And saw an unidentified flying object come from the south at about 20,000 miles an hour and again about 30,000 feet, and it made a turn to the east at about 20,000 miles an hour and disappeared. But what really intrigues me is the lights on the mountain behind me here. There have been a number of flashes on the mountain that are very difficult to explain in scientific terms, and what especially intrigues me are 2 blue lights that I saw on the mountain. These I would consider to be absolutely extraordinary. They were about 50 feet in diameter. They were 2/3 of the way up the mountain on the left side here, over my left shoulder. I watched these for about 5 minutes, and unfortunately I just put my camera equipment away and I didn't get a shot of them. But these dimmed out almost completely, and then brightened up to an absolutely incredible brightness. And these objects were probably about 14 miles away, and I did watch them with my 50 power binoculars. I got a very good close-up look at them. And the first night that I was here, one of these lights was in the trees behind me to the right, and it was probably less than 3 miles away. I had assumed that it was someone's fluorescent yard light, but the interesting thing was that this object was moving through the trees, which I found quite confusing. And everyone had left, everyone had gone to bed, and I found out the next morning that there's nothing there. So I missed an incredible opportunity to get a videotape of a fantastic paranormal object.